What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Monstrum. That's right, that's what this is. Actually, no, it's not. I tricked you. This is AI Dungeon. It is a website that lets you go on AI generated adventures. And I had an idea to try to do a Monstrum challenge entirely with this story generator. So, I'm gonna try to go for all three escape routes. Yes, this is happening. I'm serious. I'm gonna try to go for all three escape routes, and I am. And okay, so one rule specifically for this, because this is an AI generated story creator, it might do things that wouldn't normally be able to happen in the game. Actually, it's definitely gonna do things that normally wouldn't happen in the game. I'm not allowed to make stuff like that happen, but if it makes something like that happen, I'm allowed to interact with it then. I don't know how this is going to go. I did not try this. I just wrote this prompt to start us off. You are a crew member on a cargo ship called the Hisamaru. Is it Isamaru? I never figured that out. You've awoken in a hastily blocked off room with no recollection of how you got there. I didn't want to give it too much to go off of because I do want wild things to happen. But I guess. Do I just click that? Oh, I probably should have clicked that before. Okay. In front of you sits a large robotic ship with two guns. One of which you can grab and use. In front of you is a large metal door leading into the ship. Okay, I guess. So I don't want this to be story anymore. I want this to be do. So entirely for the rest of this, it's all going to be do's, and I just have to work with that. So I'm going to take a gun, then go into the ship and explore. So it seems like I'm outside of the ship right now, because it says in front of you is a metal door leading into the ship. Then actually no, I'll go into the door. Just I want to see where this thinks I'm going. This is exciting. Okay, you take a gun, then go into the door. You press your body up against the door, ready for whoever is on the other side to open it. You're holding your gun tightly in your hands, your finger on the trigger. Oh, I should have said go through the door. God, it thinks I'm just pressing myself up against the door. Open the door. Maybe that's better. So I wonder what kind of gun I have. As soon as you open the door, the gun fires. Oh no! And you hit the door frame as you fall back. You take a moment to catch your breath and try to assess your situation. Okay, so I can say, is anybody out there or in here? Rose is right next to me. You hear nothing but silence. You could run around the room, look for some sort of gun, if I really wanted one of those. Or you could try to jump from the frame to the door. A risky maneuver that could seriously hurt you. Well, you know what, they call me the risk taker, so I'm going to jump from the frame to the door. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it. You jump. God, my throat. Stop, please. I need to read. You jump quickly, easily clearing the gap. I didn't even know there was a gap there. And hitting the door frame with a loud crunch. You groan in pain from the impact, and you can't help but feel a couple of your ribs crack. Oh my god, I haven't even gotten out of the starting room yet. I think I just jumped for the door and broke my ribs. Okay, I'm gonna leave the room and search for supplies. Okay, maybe this will kind of get it on track with, like, searching for stuff. Let's just say I successfully leave the room and start searching. Hopefully. You open the next door and find a large room filled with shelves of canned goods, bags of flour, and other basic supplies. I need you to elaborate on the basic supplies. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm in the kitchen right now. Okay, I gotta think about. Try to find a staircase. Let's see if I can try to find a staircase, because then maybe I can, like, get out onto the deck. I didn't think about how I was gonna, like, try to steer it so that this is playable. You walk over to a large metal staircase and begin climbing up. Halfway through your climb, you reach a metal hatch. You open it to find another staircase heading down? What's the point of this staircase? Okay, I'll go down. I'll go down. I'm already... space. I'm already here. Might as well just keep going. This insane ship. You descend the staircase and find yourself in yet another cargo hold. The hold is empty, except for dozens of pallets of various supplies. Let's see if I can grab submarine battery. I don't know I need a submarine battery yet, but I'm gonna just grab one. You walk around picking up a heavy-looking orange battery. You look around to see if anyone is watching you before quickly slipping it into my bag. I changed it to mine for some reason at the end there. Well, Rose has an itch. Okay, so I got the sub battery, I guess. Listen for other creatures nearby. Let's try to introduce a threat. Let's try to see if we can, like, get a monster in here. I think by using the word creatures, it might prompt it to... Okay, I don't hear anything. You slowly begin walking away from the pallets and towards the front of the ship, where you know the cargo ramp is. Okay, go to cargo ramp, I guess. Uh-oh. I have to watch an ad. I'm gonna just autoplay these, whatever. I'll skip these parts for you guys. Alright, 50 actions. That should give me plenty. Okay, so I'm gonna go to cargo ramp. I have to log in or create a free account.
1 hour later.
Okay, looks like I've sorted this out. I have 20 actions now. I guess it just reset. So let's go back to where I was, right? Okay. Go to cargo ramp. The long-awaited cargo ramp. What? Okay, so looks like we might be good now. Okay. Go to cargo ramp, please. Okay. I go to cargo ramp. There better be something amazing at the cargo ramp. You move quickly up the ramp while keeping an eye out for any signs of pursuit. Fortunately, you don't see anything. You reach the top of the ramp and find yourself in a large warehouse-style room. Okay, search for escape route. Let's see if we can get ourselves an escape route. You scan the room and the surrounding areas for any signs of an escape route. There are a few openings in the walls, but they are all small and probably wouldn't allow you to escape. You weigh your options. Well, it seems like I don't have any options. Okay, I'll look for supplies. Come on. Escape route items, maybe even some duct tape would be awesome. You find several heavy-duty metal bars that could probably be used as weapons. I'll take a bar. Tail a bar. I'll take a bar. I take a bar. Okay, so it seems like The AI is taking me to a lot of rooms. I have a gun and a metal bar. And the only reason I have a sub battery right now is because I like super suggested it. I just need to find an escape route that I can start working on. Maybe dash the idea of life raft, helicopter, submarine from your mind. Maybe I should just find a way out, because that seems to be very difficult right now. You pull the heavy metal bar over your head and shoulder and begin to slowly make your way to the nearest opening in the wall. This does not seem like I could use it as a weapon. I don't think I'm strong enough. As you make your way towards the wall, you see a small panel on a wall. Not the wall, a wall. As I go towards the wall, I see one on a wall. Very descriptive. Open the panel. What's in there? You press down the button. I didn't know there was a button. And an opening appears in the wall. You slip through the opening and tumble out of the ship to the cold metal floor of the shuttle bay. Look for vehicle to use as an escape route. I'm like in shuttle bay. I look for vehicle to use as an escape route. Come on. There are several heavily damaged ships in the bay, but none of them are operable. Okay, this feels like I could totally like turn this into Monstrum if I just like. Okay, determine what parts I would need to repair a ship. Maybe? Maybe? Perhaps, please? Please? You take the necessary things you need to repair a ship and the rest of the items you find on the floor. You slip into your spacesuit and begin to suit up. We're in space, everyone. We are in space. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna listen for other creatures nearby. I really want to introduce the idea of a monster, because that kind of is important for this. I don't hear anything. Okay, fine. You prepare to begin working on the ship and begin to head back to the escape route. I thought the ship was the escape route. Okay. Move slowly with my gun at the ready. I want it to give me a threat. Maybe just listening isn't good enough. I have to like have a weapon ready. You make your way over to the escape pod. You look inside and see that the pod is completely empty. You scan it for any signs of a crash, but find nothing. Determine if the escape pod is operable. You press a large button on the side of the pod. The pod begins to slide open on an electric motor. What does that mean? Does that mean yes? Okay, I'm getting a bit too close. Oh, also I only have 0 actions left, so I'm gonna watch some ads. Check out these ads. These are really they're really something, huh? Just gonna watch a couple. I'll get myself 30 actions, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. Yep, that's right. I'm gonna watch another ad. Oh, good. So I got a submarine battery, but I'm in space. I don't think that's going to be very useful. Okay. I hear a roar behind me. If this doesn't create a monster on the ship with me, I don't know what will. other than just saying there's a monster. But I don't want to introduce anything too explicitly. I mean, I did. Finally, you quickly turn around to see a large monster headed towards you. Its claws and teeth are out, and its eyes are set in a way that seems almost human. Uh, okay. Attempt to shoot the monster. I'm putting the word attempt in there because I don't want it to actually work. I don't want it to kill it. You press your gun against the monster's head. Jeez, it's close. And pull the trigger. Nothing happens. It closes the distance between you, and in 2 strides. Wait, so I was close enough to put the gun to its head, but it still took it 2 strides to get to me. And hits you in the chest with one of its clawed hands. Okay, so I'll try just run away and find a place to hide. You quickly make your way over to a piece of heavy equipment and climb up. You pull yourself up to a safe spot and see that you are in a hallway. So there's a hallway where the ground is a piece of heavy equipment. That does not seem very safe. Check if the monster is still following. You look down the hallway and don't see the monster. You sigh with relief and begin to head down the hallway. Suddenly you hear the monster's roar behind you. Oh no, it found me again! So, hang on. I pull the trigger, nothing happens. Was my gun jammed, or did the bullet just not do anything? I think the gun just didn't fire. Attempt to shoot the monster again. You turn around again and shoot the monster once more. The shot doesn't even slow the monster down. It keeps coming straight at you and reaches out clawed hand to grab you. Okay, so, throw the gun at the monster and run. Because obviously it's not going to work. You toss the gun to the side. That's not what I wanted you to do, but okay. Trying to make your escape, but the monster catches it. The monster has a gun. You attempt to run up the equipment on the ceiling, but the monster catches up and jumps up to grab you. Drop down and run the other way. The way we came is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to like have a mental image in my head of what's going on in the story. It seems like I run up the equipment on the ceiling. I guess I'm on the ceiling, and then the monster like jumped up to try to get me on the ceiling. My idea is that like I let go, I drop down, and then the monster's just gonna like go over me, and then I'm gonna run back the way the monster just came from. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see if the AI thinks it makes sense. You drop down from the heavy machinery and run for it. The monster catches up and jumps up to grab you. You try to shoot it, but your gun is out of ammo. Also, I don't have a gun anymore, so I don't know. I guess I'm trying finger guns on it. It didn't work, because I don't have any ammo for those anymore. Hit the monster with the, what was it, metal bar. Do I still have that? It seemed very heavy. Also, if a bullet's not going to do anything, I doubt. You hit the monster with the metal bar. It lets out a roar of anger as you strike it. The monster tosses you aside like a rag doll. Yeah, I don't think fighting is going to work, which makes sense. That's very Monstrum. I'm just trying to get away still, though. So, is the escape pod, like, getting ready to be used right now? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna... Run and go through the first door I see. I want to, like, continue the chase. I want to, like, actually go somewhere. I don't want to stay in this hallway made up of heavy machinery. You quickly open the door and slip through. You close the door behind you and hear the monster beating the door. Lock the door and look for another way out. You stand in the office in front of the door for a moment and listen. You can hear the monster smashing his fists against the door. I said look for another way out, dude. Hide. I guess I'm in an office, so I'll hide under a desk and wait. You wait under a desk for a moment and hear the monster pounding on the door again. If you don't move, he'll eventually lose interest and go away. I guess I don't move. Maybe grammar matters. I guess that's spelling more. The pounding finally stops, and you hear the monster give a loud roar as it heads out of the room. Then the pounding starts up again, this time right outside your door. Well, I thought that's where he was pounding before. Okay, so it seems... Excuse me, I'm adjusting in my chair right now. It's probably loud. It seems that this door's holding him pretty well. So I'm gonna... climb out from... I guess crawl out. Out from the desk and look for other ways out of the room. Maybe I need to specify that. Come on. Big money. You crawl along the floor to another door and slip through it. You close the door and hear the monster pounding on the door again. Well, it's still at that other door on the other side of the room, I guess, so I'm probably fine. Run until I can't hear the monster anymore. Seems we've finally gotten away from this thing. You make your way along the hallway and arrive at a large, heavy metal door with an intercom attached to it. You press the talk button and listen. Open the door, you order. Kind of seemed like there's supposed to be another line here to, like, tell me what happens. I guess wait at the door? I don't know. The intercom crackles to life. This is the captain. Open the door. Open the door and state your purpose, a bored-sounding man says. Oh, open the door and state your purpose, a bored-sounding man says. What? Bro, there's a monster on board. Let me in. And that should be say. Oh, I said it. In. Shoot, I can't undo it. State your purpose, the voice repeats. Bro, there's a monster on the ship. Open the door. State your purpose. Open the door. Okay, I think this is actually a trick. I'm going to kick down the door. This captain sucks, by the way. You raise your foot and smash it against the metal door, denting it and sending sound waves through. You hear the door click, locking it in place. Open the door or we'll never... Wait, who's saying this? So are we both saying open the door? Wait, he's saying open the door and state your purpose. I'm saying... Am I saying this is the captain? I'm not the captain, I'm just a crew member. I said that before. I'm lying about me being the captain. I don't know who's saying open the door or you'll never see your home again. God. I'm gonna leave the stupid door. Look for another room. I don't know what's up with this guy. I don't like him. You take a deep breath and move quickly along the hallway. You arrive at a large circular room with 3 doors and a large desk near the wall. 3 doors, huh? Let's open the door on the left. This has gone so far from what I was planning this to be that I don't know what's happening on this ship. I didn't know we were in space. There's the weird hallway made out of engine parts. You open the door and reveal a large blue room. There are no apparent exits or entrances in this room. What? I opened the door into the room. What do you mean there's no entrances? Well, I don't want to go in there, so, open the middle door. A large blue room. It's just blue. The door opens to the middle room, revealing a small cylindrical room with a metal table in it. There's a large panel of controls on one wall, with unfamiliar symbols on it. Push some buttons. You know what they say, you only live once. Oh, bottoms. It says bottoms. Bottom-ching. Okay, good, it understood. You push some buttons and see the panel's lights dim for a moment. Then the room becomes completely dark, and the lights return to normal? There are no visible exits or entrances. No! They got me with the room with no apparent exits or entrances. Okay. Feel around for items. There's gotta be something in here. You try to make out the items on the table in the dark, but can't see anything. You feel around for items. You find a flashlight, a knife, and a strange glowing ball. Well, if it's glowing, I would have been able to see it. I didn't need to feel around in the dark. But yeah, that's good. Turn on flashlight and search the rest of the room. This is such a mysterious story happening right now. I don't know what's going to happen next. You turn on the flashlight and move through the room, looking for anything useful. You find a large, heavy duffel bag. Oh, that's inventory up. That's 2 more slots. You open it and find various tools, clothes, and canned food inside. Eat all of the food. I'm hungry. I don't know why I wanted to do that. That just felt like the right thing to do. You eat all the food inside the bag and feel your stomach growl with satisfaction. You move on to the next room. Wait, so I guess I'm just done in the room with all the buttons on the panel. Look for another escape route. You stand in the middle of the room and look around. The room is all lit up by 3 bright lights in the ceiling. That does not answer what I told me to do, but okay. Oh, I don't have my gun anymore. I have my knife, though. I have a knife. I don't know what I could do with that. Also, it seems like there's no exits. Wait, look. Are there any doors in here? Call out for help. Let's see, is there anybody else nearby? I need help. I need assistance with anything right now. Suddenly the lights flicker and become dimmer. Suddenly the lights flicker and are cut off. You stand in the darkness. God, this dark ship in the middle of space with a bored guy manning the intercom door with a monster running around the halls made out of engine equipment. I don't think the Hisamaru is going to survive for much longer, guys. You know what? Fine. You want me to just stand in the darkness, game? Or AI dungeon? Fine. Wait in the darkness and listen. Lay it on me. What do you want to happen? You stand in the darkness and listen. Nothing. You relax. Well, that's good to do. Suddenly, a voice comes through the darkness. Who's there? You say, who's there? Please, we don't mean you any harm. I should have just said I. I keep lying. Now I'm saying that there's more than one of me. Please, we do not mean you any harm. The voice responds, who are you? Where are you from? I'm a crew member of this ship. Can you tell me what's going on? And I should say that. I only have 2 actions left before I have to take another ad break. Which they aren't even ads, it's just a box that shows up. The voice doesn't respond. The lights flicker and then become completely dark. The same voice says, "Leave this room." Suddenly the lights flicker on again. "Leave this room." I guess I'll leave the room. I'll trust them. They probably know what's going on. You leave the room. It's a dead end. There's nowhere else to go. You're trapped. Then a new voice sounds. "Turn around." You turn around. God, I have chills, but it looks like we have to take another ad break before we can keep on going on this. How are you guys enjoying this thing that's happening right now? I'm enjoying this very much. I really want to know what's happening on this spaceship. Okay, let's get a few more actions in there. I don't want to take ad breaks too often, because then it's just going to get annoying for the video. But I think 30 actions is a good amount of actions to have between ad breaks. And I don't have an ad blocker on, by the way. This is just what happens when you just click watch an ad. Hey gamers, this is me editing. I just want to let you know I did have an ad blocker on. I just lied to you. So in another tab while I'm editing, I just have a bunch of ads playing from that website to make up for it. I'm a fool, I'm a scoundrel, I'm a miscreant, you could even say. And I just wanted to apologize for the misinformation you've just been misinformed with. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the video now. Bye. I hope the creators of this website are getting compensation somehow, because they're not getting it from me, and I'm totally willing to give it to them. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let it keep going. I'll just say my eyes adjust to the darkness, and then it'll tell me what I see. Your eyes adjust to the darkness. That's a sentence. The lights, oh, I'm sorry, that's bright now apparently. The lights are too bright. You can't see. You hear the voice again. Drop something. You drop something. You can't tell what. Pick something up. What? But you didn't say Simon Says. I'm gonna say that. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. I said drop something, now pick something up. You drop a flashlight and pick something up. Good, now put it down. You drop it and it breaks. What? Oh, is it the glowing orb? Was I supposed to, like, examine the glowing orb? Is that what the story wanted? Look at what broke. What is happening in the story? This is insane. You look at the flashlight you dropped and see that it broke. There's no more you can do. You hear a voice again. Okay, now leave this room. What did the voice just want me to break my flashlight? I feel like I might be clipping the mic. Hang on. I'm gonna move it away a little bit. Did the voice just want me to break my flashlight before I leave? It's like the AI dungeon master realized how powerful the flashlight was and just wanted to create an excuse to get rid of it. So there's just this disembodied voice. I don't see anyone else around me. There's just a voice, I guess, in my head, telling me to drop my flashlight and pick it up over and over again until it broke. Oh my god. Use the glowing orb to see around the room. I'm running out of places to go. I need the monster to show up again so I can just move to a new location. I feel like I'm just kind of stuck here. The orb is a glowing ball about the size of a baseball, covered by a black dome. The dome glows with a faint light. There are no visible exits or entrances. What do you mean? I just came in here. I'm gonna do something drastic. Stomp on the ground. No, actually, no, not the ground. Kick on a wall until it breaks. I need to get out of here. I'm not staying here any longer. You step on the orb, and it cracks a loud crack. As a section of wall breaks away, I guess it just wanted to solve the puzzle for me. I don't know. Leave this room. You enter another room. A man steps out of the shadows and says, "Oh my god, we have an actual other human being that I can see." I listen to the man. Please tell me what's going on. Oh. Leave this. No! I enter another room. The man is waiting for you. He asks, "What are you looking for? Food, drink, tools?" I'm not looking for... No! Why did I answer that? No! I'm gonna... Hang on, I'm gonna backtrack. Or I'm gonna go back on what I just said. Actually, I could use a weapon to use against the monster. That would be helpful. What? Then why did you come here? It's like he just ignored that sentence I just wrote. I thought you might have something I could use to fight the monster. Can I wait? Is there a way I can just, like, do nothing? Just keep going, story, please. I need you to continue for a little bit. The man nods and says, "Well, this is a weapon room." Well, that is convenient, isn't it? He presses a button and the door slides shut. Look at the weapons in the room. What do I got here? What do I got to pick from? You look at the weapons in the room. There are guns, ladders, spears, rope, batons, flashlights, grenades. You move towards the door. There are 2 buttons, one labeled. I'll wait again, because I need it to finish its thought. What's it labeled? One labeled exit and the other labeled equipment. You press the button labeled exit. The door slides open, revealing an open area with lockers and a sign that reads... Come on, please finish so I can, like, make a choice here. I need handle with care. The ground and ceiling are alike. You move over to a locker and use the combination lock. The combination is 7319. Okay, I guess that can be a finished thought. Please stop going. Grab... the best weapon I can find. I'll say weapons. And head back out into the ship. I want to go back to, like, the dangerous area. I want to leave this place where the guy keeps telling me to leave this room. You look around the corner and into the empty hallway and begin rushing down and at a run. You grab a bat and strap it onto your back. Really, that's the best weapon I could find. There were guns, ladders, goddamn ladders, spears, rope, batons, flashlights, grenades, and a bat is the best thing that I was able to find. My guy is really a connoisseur of the art of weaponry. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay. I'm running down a hallway back into the ship. We're back to the tense areas. Hold my bat and continue exploring the ship. Okay. Hopefully we're able to actually get out of the ship at some point. You continue exploring the ship, weapon in hand. You find a large number of doors, all of which are locked, but they're all made of the same metal and look functional. Well, I had hoped they're functional. They're just doors. Use the bat to break down a door. Oh man, just going through doors again though. That might lead me back into the leave this room guy. I want to be away from him. I'm done with him. You try to bash in the door with the bat, but as you swing it, the door splinters and breaks. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. No butt. You don't need a butt in there. And a deep roar echoes throughout the hallway. That was too close. Not close enough. Sorry, I'm trying to be cool. Look for an escape route. Come on, I feel like I've done this exact command like so many times. I'm looking for an escape route that I can work towards. The only exits from the hallway are at the far end, and all the doors are locked. You hear a roar from behind you. Okay, so I'm gonna duck into the room I just broke open. And hide. You duck into the room you just broke open and hide. The door splinters as something huge and black crashes through it, and you hear the door break off its hinges. Looks like the monster's back, everyone. There's no way he knows where I am. Hold my breath. That's breathe. Sorry, I had to think for a moment. It's not good. You don't want to have to be thinking about breath versus breathe in a moment like this. You hold your breath and wait. It seems like hours, and it's only been a few minutes. The thing is gone. You exhale. Finally, God. You relax. Good. It's good to relax every once in a while. Quietly walk out of the room. Actually, no. I've just gone into this room. Look around the room for a map. You know what? That would be perfect, because then I could just say I look on the map for anything I want to look for. You look around the room for a map. The room is empty. Your heartbeat subsides as you listen for the monster. Hello? You hear a man say, oh no, he's back, he's gonna tell me to go away, and then my character's just automatically gonna leave the room. Truly the scariest monster is this man who can just compel you to leave whatever room you're in. Yeah, I wanna... Fine, I'll humor him. I say, who's there? I bet it's the same guy. It's gonna be, who's there? The man doesn't respond. There's only silence. Maybe I imagined him. This hallway is big enough that there could have been someone hiding in the shadows. Hey, this is actually a pretty cool moment. Anyway, I'm gonna... Well, all I have is the room I'm currently in. Okay, look for another room to look for a map of the ship. Let's be like really specific. I'm looking for another room, and I'm looking for the other room with the sole purpose of looking for a map to the ship. The only other rooms are all storage rooms with shelves of tools and weapons, but nothing as good as my bat, I bet. There's nothing in the storage rooms. What? Wait, so there's no tools and weapons because there's nothing in the storage rooms. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I am... Jeez, I don't know. God, we've been through a lot. All of us together here. So what would be a good way to get the AI back on track? The monster is somewhere around here. Oh! Look for doors the monster broke open. I don't want to use the story command, which is another like thing in here I can do to like force something to happen. That feels a bit like cheating. I want to just do and then hope the AI knows. You look for other doors the monster broke open. The doors are all locked. You look around the hallway for another way out of here. There's a door with a button that says... Yeah? It says... Maintenance access. That sounds like a good option. There's no button that says exit. You press the button and the door opens. There's a ladder leading up with a grate at the top. Alright, go up the ladder. And open the grate. I wanna let it know that I want to do that, so I don't have to use another action just to open the grate. You go up the ladder and open the grate. A dark, dark tunnel awaits you. Two darks. Dang. Hey everyone, editing me here again. I just wanted to correct something else. The second word in this sentence is dank. It is not dark. This hallway is not double dark. It is just one dark. Very important to the story, and I'm so sorry I messed it up. I'm losing it over here. Just as well as just as well it wasn't all at once, you suppose. Yeah, I think that all the time. Hello? You hear a man say, uh-oh. It's the hello man, he's back. Do I have a flashlight? I don't think I do. No, it broke. The man with the compelling voice destroyed my flashlight. And I stepped on my glowing orb. So I have no light sources right now. Um stand and turn toward the voice. You stand and turn towards the voice. It's faint, but you can just hear him. Hello, is anyone there? I can't find the girl. She has to be in here somewhere. Um okay, what would I say? I can't find the girl. She was in here somewhere. I don't know who the girl is. Who are you looking for? I'm looking for a girl. She came in here and said she was looking for the man can't seem to remember her name. You try to think, and that is pretty hard for me. Um have you seen any ways off of the ship? I don't really care about this girl. I just want to get off the ship. That's the win state. That's what I've been looking for. No, I've been exploring the ship for weeks now, and I still haven't found any ways off of it. The man is silent for a few minutes. Could we try to... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a respectful person. What's your name? Let's get some characters into this story, with like named characters. Maybe that's all the AI's been needing, is some named characters to latch onto. Sam, what's yours? I'm Rose? Rose, you're in this? You didn't tell me that. Hi, Rose. Okay, I'm Rose, apparently. The game just decided. I didn't realize I was a dog the whole time. That kind of explains some stuff. Not really. I don't know how I held a gun. So... Okay. Okay. We have a pal now. Let's search the ship together. Okay. Good. You walk down the tunnel, flashlight held in front of you. I guess I did have a flashlight. Every 10 feet or so, you shine the light ahead of you to check for tripwires and other hidden surprises. Why don't I just keep the flashlight in front of me? Why do I have to wait until we've walked about 10 feet? Have you found any ways to... No, I'm looking for a way to maybe like drive the ship into a planet. I know that sounds dumb, but just like let's just crash this thing. Um. So have you found anything interesting on this ship? Let's let it know that I'm talking to Sam. Maybe I shouldn't say interesting. I should be specific. Have you found... So he hasn't found any ways off of it. So how wait, oh, I have an idea. So how did you get on this ship, Sam? Maybe we can use that to get off. I was working on a project for a friend who was working on this ship, and I was assigned to be a night security guard, but I got bored, so I decided to explore the ship. Wait. I thought you said you were looking for a girl. Yes, the girl I was looking for. Who was she? I think she was my daughter. You walk in silence for a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to say anything else to this guy. Pretty sure she was my daughter. And before we can continue this riveting conversation, we've got a commercial break ahead of us. That's right. I hope you've been enjoying this so far. Actually, I'm gonna have to go now, apparently. So, I guess this'll be it for episode 1 of AI Dungeon Monstrum Edition. Or, I should say, Monstrum AI Dungeon Edition, since Monstrum is the main series that this is the spin off of. So, that'll be all for today, folks. If you have any ideas for how Sam and I are gonna get off the ship, be sure to leave them in the comments, because this is a riveting tale, and we'll never be able to figure out what the end of it is if that frickin' guy shows up again and keeps telling me to just drop everything I have and leave the room. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. AI adventurers? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to call you guys.